Hi, this is Kara. I just want to say stay tuned till the end of the video if you are interested in a Notion template for reading. I created like this massive Notion template, including a database and everything like that. And if you are interested in it, check out the end of the video. I'll put a like chapter part if you want to just skip to that and watch that part. But I just want to see if people are interested in this. If it's something that you're interested in, please leave me a comment below. And I'm just trying to get a poll on whether or not people are interested in Notion templates for reading. Personally use them. I think they're amazing and I think we can get so much use out of them as a booktube community. So let me know your thoughts in the comments and enjoy the video. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the vlog. Today we're gonna be just doing a little reading vlog because there's a few books that I really want to read that I feel like would be great video content, and I feel like people are interested in me talking about and watching reading. So that's what the premises of today's vlog is. I mean, yes, it's gonna be just like a regular weekly reading vlog, but also some slamming books. That's what I wanna do today. Number one, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. But if you are a returning viewer and have watched a few of my videos and enjoy my channel, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button. That'd be really great. Thank you so much. Great, let's talk about the books. I am currently in the middle of Our Wives Under the Sea right now. Honestly, I can't remember who this is by off the top of my head, but I don't have the book with me. I'll put it up right here. I am hoping to finish that this week. I'm on page 60. I am really enjoying this book so far. It is definitely like literary fiction. Quick premises of this book. It's about a lesbian couple. One of the women in the couple is like she's some kind of scientist or something, but she goes on like submarine missions, and she's supposed to go on a submarine mission for like 3 weeks. You know, like it's supposed to be just like a routine thing. Well, she ends up going on a submarine mission, failure of the submarine systems, and they end up going down there for like 3 months or something like that. And it's like way longer than it was initially expected. And then it's about her when she comes back from this and how she has like truly changed. And she's like, I mean, there's been like a lot of trauma and stuff like that with the whole submarine mission she was going on. Like, it's just kind of about the lifespan of their relationship, how they had met, and now how everything is different now that this woman has gone through that extremely traumatic event. I'm on page 60 right now. I'm really intrigued. The writing is insane. It is so beautiful. But yeah, I really would like to finish that book this week. It's only, I think it's just over 200 pages. So I feel like this is going to be one that I can totally get to in this vlog. But the two other ones that I'm really interested in telling you about are, number one, The Night Circus. This is the book that I want to read like mainly for this vlog. I picked this for my TBR Tinder this month, and this is the one book that I was like, of any book that I get to in TBR Tinder, this is the one I want to read. Like, everyone on my comments on TBR Tinder for January were like, yes, you have to read The Night Circus. Yes, please read The Night Circus. Like, everyone was raving about it. And so I was like, okay, this has to be the one that I want to read. And not that I'm gonna not read the other ones, I'm just like, this is the one I'm most excited about, and I really want to like film me reading this. So all I know is The Night Circus is about like a magical circus or something like that. I think there's like dueling magicians, maybe. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't want to read too much into it. I kind of want to just give you my raw reactions as I'm reading it and go into it largely blind. I am really excited about, I mean, this book, it has some like a little bit of artwork and stuff. I'm thinking this is going to be a good one. And then the other book that I'm reading, I'm reading like a bunch of different books right now. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling a bunch of different reading moods at the current moment. The other one that I'm reading, I just started today, is the new Prince Harry memoir, Spare. I got this on Audible, and I don't know. I know that it's like kind of going around like, are people gonna read it? Are they not gonna read it? Well, I really want to read it. I'm not a super royal family like stan by any means. Like, I don't follow them a lot. I don't know like a whole ton about their whole situation, but like, I just want to know the drama. And I know that's really bad, but like, I do. I'm sure that there are reasons why I shouldn't be reading this book. I don't really know the whole situation between Prince Harry and his family, and I'm interested. First of all, okay, so this is we're maybe like 8% in the book or something like that. Chapters are really short, and there's like chapter breaks where they shouldn't be chapter breaks. Like, these chapters can definitely be longer. That's my first impressions. He narrates his own audiobook, which I love when authors do that. But like, already, like, there's an air of like major pretentiousness already to it, which I kind of expected. Like, I'm not surprised I feel like that at all, or it's coming across that way, but it's just like, oh, the adults, every single night they wear the black tie and they are escorted down by bagpipes and blah, and I'm like, okay. But I'm really interested. I am really interested in what he has to say, kind of his side of the situation. Like I said, I don't know like literally anything about the royal family other than just like when Queen Elizabeth died and like some loose British history. I don't know, I'm interested in hearing what he has to say. So if nothing else, maybe it'll just give me a little bit of entertainment. I am by no means a Prince Harry stan, but I want to know the drama. How I'm going to like it. I don't think this is going to be like an all revolutionizing memoir. It's not going to be one of my new favorite memoirs at all, but like it might just be a fun, entertaining time for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan. As far as like life plans this week, it's gonna be a chill week, just working every day, and I gotta do stuff for the wedding. I just like, wedding stuff stresses me out. To be honest, I thought when I was a kid that I was gonna plan my wedding, it was gonna be so exciting. No, I literally do not like planning at all. Like I literally hate it. And no, not like in a bad way, it's just like I just don't enjoy doing all of this planning stuff. So, okay, that's the start of the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Hope you enjoy it. Great to have you here. See you in the next clip. Hey guys, sorry for the appearance. I didn't feel like putting makeup on today or looking presentable in any form of the word. So it's Wednesday. It is currently January 17th.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, January 17th. I have an update on the books that I'm reading. So, first update I have to give to you is Our Wives Under the Sea. I'm currently on page 78. I started this over. I had originally read this back in like December or something like that, and then I just like put it down for no particular reason at all. But then I like didn't feel like I remembered the plot at all, so I just read the first 60 pages that I had already previously reread. It's kind of, to be honest with you, a little bit of a slow start. I'm feeling a lot more into it now. Like I was reading it a little bit today when I had some downtime at work, and I was just like, did not want to stop. I felt like I was like really addicted to it. And I feel like number one, like the writing style is so beautiful. Like there are some really amazing quotes in here. And I don't know why I'm annotating. This could be definitely a book that you could annotate because some of the quotes are stunning, but I don't know, I'm just like not in the mood to annotate. But then number two, it's really cool because it's talking about like the ocean, and like it's about this woman who is in a submarine, and then the submarine like basically like loses power and sinks. I don't really know the whole plot of the story yet, but she's talking about the different depths of the ocean and the different like layers of that the ocean has, where it's like the twilight zone and the midnight zone and then like the trenches zone or whatever. And then I got really into it at work, and I was like looking up all the ocean stuff and like how the ocean works and like what kind of fish are at these certain zones, and I don't know, I got really into it. But I'm really interested. I think this concept is so cool. Like, I don't know about you. Okay, space, love it. Oceans, like things that are undiscovered. I just like love learning about that stuff and like having stories about it. I think it's so unique. The concept is amazing. One of the blurbs on the back of this is by Florence Welch. She said, moves fluidly between horror story and love story, the gorgeous and the grotesque. And like, I feel like that could not sum up this book any better. It like ebbs and flows between like the mystery of what is going on with the submarine and it's sinking, and like how do they all survive this, and then it's flashing forward to now Leah is back with her wife Miri, and like the relationship is so all out of sorts, nothing is okay, like it's like really on the rocks, and you're just kind of flip-flopping between these two plots, and it's really intriguing. And also there are short chapters, and the writing is stunning, and it's only 200 pages. Like I feel like very much 5-star feels. It's a really incredible book so far. So that was that, and I'm gonna continue reading it hopefully tonight. We'll hopefully finish this in the next day or two. The other thing I want to talk to you about, haven't started The Night Circus yet. I haven't, because I've been reading this one, and then I've also been listening. My audiobook has been Spare by Prince Harry, and I have thoughts. So the audiobook's about 15 hours long, and I'm about 4 hours into it. I am really intrigued because I've always been someone who has been intrigued with celebrity life, with high class elite celebrity status, and whilst I'm not like a stan of like the the royal family or anything. Like, I don't follow them. I don't really know a whole ton about them. The insides of their life are really intriguing to me. You're getting some of that, but it's a lot more about his thoughts about like certain situations that he's had in his life, and like really big discussion on being labeled as the spare of the family, basically like the backup to Prince William in case an event were to ever happen, or like if he needed a kidney or something like that. Like, he's labeled as like the spare, and like he gets made fun of for that, and how that label is like so hurtful to him. But so far, basically, it's just covered his childhood up until this point, and then a lot about his mother's death, which was so tragic. And I was also like not aware of most of the stuff with Princess Diana, but like to me, I like forget that she was their mom, and it's really talking about how her death has affected them so much. And not only like when your parent dies as a child, extremely traumatic, right? But like having that happened in the public eye even more takes it to a new level of trauma. So I genuinely like do respect this book, and I respect the like what he is saying currently. I'm really interested to see how it's going to continue as he gets older, and like I still feel like I don't know like the specific reasons about like, because the whole premise of the book is like, why did he leave? Like, why did he step away from the royal family? And I still feel like I don't know that answer for sure, other than like, yes, you're living a high profile life, you have no privacy. I mean, yeah, maybe those are reasons in itself, but like, I feel like there's a more all-encompassing reason as to why he left that I haven't gotten to yet. So I'm interested to keep reading. Really can't stop listening to it. It is a really nice audiobook. His voice is also pretty calming to listen to as well, which makes for a better experience. Like, I'm interested to hear that reason, and I'm also interested to see if I'm like, I don't know how out of touch he is. You know, like, you've lived your entire life inside this bubble, and whilst, you know, all these things can be like really tragic and stuff like that, there's still an element of like, is he in touch with reality? Like, I don't know. Jury's out. Gonna keep reading. I'm gonna go to the gym and listen to the audiobook, and probably like, I don't know what I'm gonna do at the gym. Maybe like stair stepper or something dumb. That's where we're at. Peace and love. See you in the next clip. Bye. Hi friends. Okay, sorry about like the terrible lighting and whatever. This light is so harsh, I don't know. Not so much of a reading update as more of a life update. So my fiance just tested positive for the vid. So there goes all of my plans for the next 10 days. Oh, what a life. Let's hope to God I do not get it. But that means since we literally can't do anything this weekend, I'm probably just gonna be like creating content and reading and just like chilling and hanging out, which kind of like, I love that for myself. So good things. Second thing, I wanted to talk to you about a little video idea I had possibly for next week. So I've decided that like, I know one of my goals for this year was going to be just doing one video a week. Well, now that I'm cutting back my time at work, I'm able to put more of my time and effort into YouTube, and I'm hoping that I can continue to do weekly reading vlogs. And if I'm able to do them, my goal is to have a weekly reading vlog out on like Tuesday or Wednesday or something. So that is a really loose goal. Like, my goal is to have one kind of like, not more formal, just like one like non-vlog video up over the weekend, and then one more vlog style video up during the week. My idea, I've been feeling that girl aesthetic lately, and I've been like really wanting to get into a morning routine. And I've tried morning routines before, but like not super successfully. I used to, when I was in grad school, I would wake up and go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, and like, I don't know, there was just a time in my life when I did that, and then I got out of the habit. I've never been able to get back to that habit again. For some reason, if I get up and go to the gym at like 6 o'clock in the morning, my energy really dips at about 2 o'clock, and I just become so exhausted. And then from there to the rest of the day, I'm just really tired. You know what I want to try is if I get up and do something that I like genuinely love in the morning, like reading or working on my channel or like something along those lines, I want to try to like wake up around like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, read for about an hour or so, meditate, and then go on with my day. And I'm like, that is the stuff that really gets me excited. That was just some me time. I can sip my coffee. I can just like chill and just like have a little bit of me time before I start my day. So I'm thinking I might try that in a vlog next week. I've been testing it out this week. This morning I did it and I felt great. And like, I didn't work out today because obviously Reed has COVID. If I get into the habit of it, I genuinely like working out more later in the day than than I do in the morning. So, and it would also gives me another boost of energy at the end of the day if I like go after work or something. So we'll see. Also, it'll give me some dedicated reading time. Like, hey, you're gonna have 1 hour in the morning where you just read and like chill and set some time away for you. Odds this actually happens is like low. I have tried morning routine after morning routine after morning routine, and like I don't think I've lasted more than like about a week on these. So really no updates other than the ones I gave you yesterday. But Our Wives Under the Sea, I'm probably on page like 115 or something like that, and it is so amazing. It's kind of slow, to be honest with you. Like the plot is moving pretty slow, but the quotes in this book are unfreaking real. Like unbelievable. I'm probably gonna be continuing to read this. I've also been playing my game a lot. You wanna know my newest game obsession? And this is embarrassing, okay? I've been playing a game called Cat Cafe Manager. I don't know. It's really mindless and soothing, and I love the fact that I can have a virtual pet because I can't have a pet in real life. That makes me sad. Wow, this lighting is atrocious. Okay, I'm just gonna keep reading my book. Bye. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I look like lounging. Like I said, can't leave the house, and guess who's taking a COVID test now? Freaking love it. So I haven't done like much reading because I don't know. I feel like, okay, there's this thing called the fresh start effect, right? Which is like at the beginning of the year, you get this like big surge, like you're turning a new page or entering a new chapter in your life. Well, mine hit like 2 days ago, and I am on a that girly productivity, planning out my goals, planning out my vision board kind of mood. I'm on a roll with it. I feel awesome, and I'm just excited and like excited to see what this year brings. And I'm like, I have like the goals that I set for like my channel and my reading goals, but then also just like life goals and like stuff like that. So I've been really like focusing on like what I want for the next year and just, I mean, going forward. I'm sure this happens to other people, but like I've said before, I have like a really obsessive personality, and when I get into something, I get into it. I want to know everything there is to know. I want to like do all of the things, and I know it's not sustainable, and it never is sustainable, but I'm trying to like make little changes so I can build better habits and can like be more productive with my time and like, you know, be more intentional about my YouTube content and my channel and like, you know, all the stuff that I actually want to do with my YouTube channel. I like want to actually do it, not just say I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So that's that. Yeah, haven't really been in the mood to read. My goal is to finish Our Wives Under the Sea today. I only have like 60 pages left, and it's not gonna take me that long, and I just like literally haven't been in the mood for reading, so I haven't been doing that. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna finish today. Going forward, I really think I'm genuinely gonna do this 5:30 in the morning like trial. Guys, it's Saturday. I went to bed at like midnight last night, and I woke up at 5:45 naturally, because for the past 3 days I've been waking up at 5:30 to like have an hour of reading time. And TBH, life-changing. Honestly, I love it. I think I've said before, when I was in grad school, I used to go and work out at 5:30 in the morning. That was a time in my life when I felt so good about myself. I felt so confident about myself. I felt like I was on top of the world. I had my shit figured out. I knew what I was doing. And then it kind of just went downhill from there once I started clinical rotations, and it's never gotten back up to it. And I mean, I've done like morning workouts and stuff in the past, but like I've never really like stuck to it. And I've always wanted to get back to that point where I was like waking up early in the morning and like doing stuff for myself before the actual day started. I just want to like not take my life back, but like just feel like I'm more in control of my time. I think that's what I've been really struggling with lately, is that like I feel like my time is not my own. And I'm going to, you know, I'm talking about it with my therapist and stuff like that, but I want to like be able to feel like I have more ownership of what I'm doing with my day, and starting my day earlier definitely gives me that energy and that like feeling that I am more in control of what I'm doing. Does that make any sense? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. And I don't know, reading wise, I have the Night Circus here. I still haven't started it yet. But want to be getting to this either tonight or tomorrow. Literally not doing anything with my life except just chilling and bettering myself and reading this weekend. That is all I can do. I can't leave the house. So this literally just happened last year, and now I'm freaking might have COVID again. So love it. All right. I'll do a little check-in later. Maybe I'll actually put myself together, but I probably will not. Okay, bye. Guys, we're free and clear. That one's not like an actually good test though, so I don't know, to be honest, questionable. Questionable like just in the test in general, like the control is not very well done, but she COVID free, as far as I know. What was I gonna say? Oh, I created a vision board, which pretty pumped about. Yeah, now this means I'm basically just gonna have to continue to be quarantined from Reed. Thank God we have a house where we can actually quarantine from each other, whereas last time when I had COVID, literally no quarantining happening in our 2-bedroom small apartment. Well, we tried, but it didn't work. We had 1 floor, so. Well, also I created a vision board and I'm pretty stoked about it. I've never created a vision board in my life, and I was just like, you know what? I'm being that girly right now. It's that girl aesthetic, and she's being a productive bee, so love to see it. Okay, go me. Bye. Update, guess who might have COVID? Okay, the thing is, this is what I hate about these stupid tests. Sorry if you can hear Reed's video games in the back. If you look at you're probably not gonna see this, but like if you look at it really closely, there's like a little bit of a faint line, and you can definitely see it with your real eyes. I don't know if you can actually, no, you literally can't see this. But like when you look with the human eye, there's like a little bit of a faint line. I can't tell. So I went and bought 2 more tests, which are $25 a piece. I can't. Why? What age do we live in right now? So I'm gonna take another one later tonight, and I hope to God that it's negative. But like, oh, I just freaking hate this, because now I have to take my own PTO. It sucks. That's my life. That's the age and era we live in. What a time. I guess I'll do a lot of reading. Hey guys, life update. She's positive. Yay, so fun, so fresh, new year, new me. Well, here's the plan. I know I still haven't read a lot yet, but this is what I'm gonna do. First thing, not changing out of this robe. I got this robe yesterday and I'm obsessed with it. It is so just plush and fun. It's called Pajama Sick Girl Aesthetic, and that's what we're gonna be aiming for. So as far as this vlog goes, I'm gonna try my best to do some reading today. I do very much have a headache, which is shitty, but I want to maybe try and do some like audio reading at least, but didn't finish. I didn't even read, I wasn't in the mood to read anything yesterday. I felt like crap at the end of the day, and I was like, this is not happening. So we just like laid around and watched TV and whatever. So that's great. But here's my game plan with this vlog. I'm gonna upload this on Wednesday, and I'm gonna vlog until Tuesday. So at least you can get a little bit more reading content and not just me working and then being sick and then doing nothing. But that's the plan. I actually feel like kind of okay. I think you can hear it in my voice. I'm like kind of pretty congested. It's just like all up in here. And then I have a headache. I didn't have any chills. Well, maybe last night I did. Yeah, I did. So this is great. I'm just gonna lay in my pajamas for 2 days and I can't go back to work for 4 days, so. The sad thing is that this exact same thing happened last year. Literally the same exact thing. It was right at the beginning of the year. I was like, yes, new year, new PTO, and then COVID. But it's okay, we're fine. I can't do anything about it. So I'm just gonna spend my time, my sick time, reading, vlogging. Maybe I'll do some reading sprints over the next few days because I have nothing else to do and I can't leave the house. That's the update. Sorry I look like shit. Okay, bye. I just finished this. Oh my God. Incredible. Like I literally have chills. Like I literally have chills. It was like, I'm gonna have to process that. I'm gonna have to process that. I don't even have words. I'm speechless. This was 230 pages and I feel like, how did that book leave that kind of an effect on me in 230 pages? It's just incredible what amazing authors can do with their words. I'm like, I feel like I can't even express to you. I can't even say what I'm feeling because I don't even know what I'm feeling other than just like profound awe at Julia Armfield and her imagination and like the way that that story went. It was just like the symbolism of it all, and like I don't even know the words. I don't even know the words that I'm trying to say right now, but it was just this like beautiful like story that was haunting and sad and like beautiful. I can't even literally the blurb on here moves fluidly between horror story and love story, the gorgeous and the grotesque. I mean, could that be any better summed up in that? Like, there are horror elements to this for sure. And it was like so beautifully haunting. I don't even have words. That was stunning. That was so stunning. I feel like the initial time when I had first talked about this book, for some reason I thought that like when this woman, her name's Leah, who goes in the submarine, and I at first thought that she had formed like a relationship with a woman who was in her crew member. I was totally wrong. That's not what happens. That's literally not what happens at all. Basically what happens is she like goes on the submarine mission. Something happens where they like lose power and they're literally under the ocean. And it's like she comes back a very changed woman. It's a story that bounces back between the two perspectives of like the current day perspective of her after she's back and then the perspective of her when she's in the submarine and they're like hopeless and have no idea what's happening. And yes, there is a love story that is woven throughout here between Leah and her wife Miri. I'm sorry, I can't even form words. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I have coronavirus. I just finished an incredible book. I have a headache and I should go to bed. But I did want to read one quote from here because I think this is probably the most beautiful quote I have read in a really long time. Grief is selfish. We cry for ourselves without the person we have lost far more than we cry for the person. But more than that, we cry because it helps. The grief process is also the coping process, and if the grief is frozen by ambiguity, by the constant possibility of reversal, then so is the ability to cope. It's not grief. It's more like a haunting. If you want quotes like that, read this book. It's literally 200 pages. I don't have words right now to describe how I feel about this book, but it's a haunting, beautiful love story with elements of horror and a really interesting plot and concept. And if that's your jam, with beautiful quotes, you should read it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm doing reading sprints tomorrow, pending that I feel okay. And then I'm gonna be reading The Night Circus, so we'll definitely be starting that. And I'm gonna go to bed because I'm ill. Okay, bye. Hey there. I'm worse today. Okay, let me just tell you kind of what happened after I finished Our Wives Under the Sea. I tried to go to bed, and then, you know when you read a book and the ending is like just really vivid in your mind and then you can't stop thinking about it? That's exactly what happened. I lay there for 20 minutes and I was like, I am wide awake and my mind is racing. So like I got up and then just like took a shower and just hung out for another hour and then I finally fell asleep. But I just wanted to give like final thoughts on that as best I can with my COVID brain right now. I think it is a stunning book. 5 stars, absolutely. It is a bit slower paced. Like I feel like it has a plot that is well threaded throughout it, in the fact that Leah, who is the marine biologist, you know, is on the submarine mission that goes wrong and you're following her throughout the entire journey there. I think that plot was the one that really pulled me through the book. I think the character development was really great. But I wasn't as intrigued with the wife's perspective, Miri, and when she was back, I thought there were some beautiful, beautiful passages. But I felt like I was more driven to the underlying plot of the submarine. Even though I say that though, I literally think that it's still a 5 stars. The writing was so good. I can't even describe how beautiful those passages were. And it just left you, like I came away with that book with just this really haunting sense. Like I was a little scared to be downstairs in the dark after that. And I feel like if you are a horror lover, I think you would at least enjoy this. No, it's not like absolute gore horror stuff like that, but it's just, you're left with a sense of unease and discomfort. If you've read A Dowry of Blood, I feel like it's the similar feeling that you get when you read that book to reading this book, except not in a fantasy setting. But it was the same kind of emotion that I came away with. So those are my final thoughts. It was incredible. 5 stars, absolutely. And I'm gonna be starting The Night Circus. I just started reading sprints and I'm just gonna do my best. And everyone is so nice on the reading sprints, wishing me well wishes. So thank you everyone who is on the sprints with me today. I am trying my best here. But gonna be starting The Night Circus. I am really, really excited about this. Super hyped for it. I feel like everyone loves it. And I heard it's just extremely atmospheric. And I just am in that feeling right now. Like I can't leave my basement. I don't want any bright lights. And so I just want my brain to be filled with beautiful imagery. Okay, so I'm gonna get reading and I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, I feel like shit. So I tried to read The Night Circus physically yesterday and it was not happening. I made it like 4 pages and I was like, wow, this is incredible, but I can't remember the same paragraph that I'm reading. And I had to read it like 4 times. And I'm like, this isn't happening for me. So going with audiobooks right now. I'm still working on Spare. I'm in the 2nd section of it, and I'll probably, if I do like a reading vlog for next week, which I'm not really sure at this point because I'm still really sick and it's getting harder to film because I'm like, I just have a really bad headache right now. I'm still in the 2nd part of Spare and I'm enjoying it now, I guess. It's like, it's fine. I don't know. It's definitely like not a life-changing audiobook by any means, but I feel like it's pretty interesting to me just because I'm like, I just want to know what's happening. I just want to know what's going on. What is the tea? I want to know that stuff kind of, you know? So I'm sorry. I feel like I can't formulate thoughts. Haven't picked up another book yet because I just can't focus on physically reading something, and like my brain can't do it. So instead, all day, literally all day, I have been figuring out how to do Notion. And well, not how to do it, I knew how to do it and I've been using it, but like I wanted to create a reading spreadsheet from Notion because I feel like as readers, the booktube community is sleeping on Notion. And I created a few different types. Let me just show you here, okay? So I created a few different types of templates here. Like I wanted to create a reading dashboard where like I put my yearly goals, I put resources, cute, like just like the themes, right? And then I wanted to like I have this as well on here, just like almost like a focus hub where you can do reading sprints with yourself or something like that. I wanted to create this because I want something like this for myself. So I initially created this for myself, but I was like, I've been searching high and low for a Notion template, like a decent Notion template to track all of my reading. I'm like a huge statistics nerd. The thing about Notion though is you can't create graphs and stuff like this from all of the stuff you input. It's more of just like a tracking and database place where you can input everything and sort everything and look at different views and stuff. So let me explain what I mean. I'm just trying to get an idea of people would be interested in this. I'm debating if I want to like put this out into the world. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure this out. I wanted to show you the reading tracker that I created because I think it's actually really fucking bomb. Let me show you. Okay, so I did one that's like themed in cottagecore. We'll go into here is like a little resources center. I put the link for Allie from Hardback Supporters spreadsheet for her video. If you want, like that one is so great for statistics. But if you want something that's more of like, you're able to organize your shit like this, I created a massive database where you can organize by 2023 reads. You can organize by your TBR. You can organize by, this is a series tracker that I created where you can input if you've read series, the number of series, the series type, all this kind of stuff. There's a different view here where you can look at the series based on the books in the series. There is a complete, these are every book that I've ever read library. And then I have another view for a completely encompassed view here of like every single statistic that I even tracked on here. So I put title, author, status, month finished, year read, planned month I want to read it, star rating, everything you could ever want to track is in here. Like I said though, the thing is you can't create this into a pie chart. You can't create this into a bar graph, anything like that. Notion is only just for being able to see your data and sort your data and stuff like that. The other thing I wanted to show you, I also created like a series gallery tracker where you can track them by series and like check them off. So you'd be able to check off like which ones in the series you read. I'm just trying to do a quick overview and see if people would actually like be interested in this. But then even on like the main reading dashboard page, I created a place where you could input, it wouldn't clog up this entire database here. I created a place where you could input a book that you just read or a book that's on your TBR. And I don't know. I'm just like, are you interested in that? Are you interested in this? Would you want me to create an entire video about this? Would you be interested in a Notion template? I just want to put that out there, and yeah, please let me know your thoughts. I personally think Notion is a life-changing app. I think it's incredible, and like I said, I think the booktube community is sleeping on it, and I feel like we can actually like get a ton of use from it if you enjoy Notion. But this is where I'm gonna end the vlog. Please let me know your thoughts. I am just like, I thought I was gonna film a bookshelf tour this week, but like I can't stand up, man. I've been on the couch for like 4 days because the second I stand up, my head just like gets this massive headache, and I've been like living on ibuprofen for the last like 24 hours or whatever. Okay, so I'm ending the vlog here. Please let me know your thoughts. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. That's all I have to say, and peace and love, baby. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.